Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIII-2 on the Mysterious JG, and I have turned my life over to the control of Rain from Neo Seeker Forums in 2010, because he has laid out a strategy to win this boss fight, which I have not attempted yet for myself, and probably I'm not going to get on the first try, because I probably won't do it exactly right. But I've at least got the equipment and monsters and paradigms I'm supposed to have. So we're going with the Woppets that give us chain boost level 5 to chain as fast as possible. In my off-screen grinding, that included fighting Ochus over and over and over to get them to drop these weapons. And I used 75's equipment capacity on Sarah to give her a durable white cape, which gives me 100% resistance to fog, and use what was left for a delicate magician's mark, which gives her a little boost to magic. And Noel is in some ways the opposite of your pupil at all. He has 100% resistance to pain and boosted strength. So one of them, the Daze status effect, which Typhon liked to inflict with some of his attacks, I can't really defend against. But in this battle, as long as if Gilgamesh tries to apply the thing that stops you from physically attacking but allows you to use magic, Noel will be immune. If he uses the thing that makes you unable to do magic but still able to do physical, Sarah will be immune. I've also changed up the paradigms a bit. So I don't have one with two medics and a sentinel anymore. If we need to heal, we got to do solidarity. And oddly enough, maybe I might want to switch that up. I've got yeah, I think I'm going to switch this up because I'll be controlling Sarah. And that way I can kind of decide who to use medic stuff on. Although, probably Noel will do okay with that. I wouldn't necessarily need to manually control him. For whatever reason, this is the way they recommend doing it. But I've got Goblin Chieftain and Mystic Tower, so that's a way to build its meter, because some of what the Sentinel does acts a little bit like a Commando in terms of preserving the meter rather than building it. And then Smart Bomb is just to be used briefly. I'm going to use it to apply a couple of debuffs once we stagger Gilgamesh, because he's really can only be hit with debuffs when staggered. And the strategy specifically says, it has a very specific way it tells you to do it, which hopefully I won't mess up, and then you also go for Cloudburst's special daddy attack. But we're going to start with the Relentless Assault, and hopefully I won't screw this up, because I am going to be using paradigms that I don't always use, and will be a little bit thrown off by their placement.
You choose a harder path.
Letting someone else come up with strategy for you is very difficult. So next up is Clash on the Big Bridge. I've come close to beating Snow, never quite pulled it off. I've never come even close to beating Gilgamesh. So I'm looking forward to this, and hopefully the strategy used against Gilgamesh will also tear through Snow.
Your next opponent is a warrior, both fearless and fierce.
He's harder than he was in Final Fantasy XII, where he wasn't exactly easy.
Rash is he and reckless, though emotional and mercurial. His single-minded, stubborn stoicism is the stuff of legend. For centuries has this soldier roamed the beyond. Now, finally, his obsession for weapons has led him to this field of battle.
He isn't fitting that out for man.
Not man nor beast shall stand in the way of his unrelenting quest for vengeance.
Vengeance on
I give
who?
you the mighty Gilgamesh!
And Noel just casually wanders around in the background. So Gilgamesh is from one of the, I think it was Final Fantasy IV? Maybe it was 5. It was one of the ones that was never released in the US, except that it's been released in the US 100 times now, but it wasn't released in the US when it was new. Then he's a big recurring character, fun guy, whatever. Maybe someday I'll actually play Final Fantasy IV or 5, whichever one it was on my channel. But for now, I'm quite pleased if I can actually win this. Because I had not even able to put a scratch in them with my own default strategies. Break that fourth wall, Gilgamesh. You are deeply silly. This is another one that has 2 stages. The first stage is kind of nothing. And it really doesn't matter how well you do or poorly you do. The first stage is losable, but nowhere near as... It's not as easy as beating up Ultros by himself, but still, it's like... Winning this does nothing for you. But he's got kick-ass music in this game. Oh, he even has, like, super attacks of a sort here. Is that all that you're gonna do as far as healing her, man? You suck. I don't usually need to heal against this first form, so I feel bad. Maybe I have to stagger him once before he goes down. Because I didn't think you actually cleared his health meter all the way. I thought you just beat him up for a few turns and then you were done. I do not want to waste... definitely don't want to waste those kinds of attacks. Yeah, you do have to defeat him all the way, and then the real fight starts. Trying to get pretty much unstoppable. For some reason, when he loses the firearms, it's not that his attacks change, or they do. It's that suddenly his defense goes through the roof. So we gotta build up his meter. You can't really damage him at all until you stagger him. So the real deal with this fight is that you really can't damage him much at all unless he's staggered. And at the end of every stagger period, he does a massive heal. He has random attacks like Excalibur does almost nothing, as you would kind of expect. His kick-ass music continues to play. Do at least one quick heal. Just hit Sarah there. Doesn't really seem to heal that much at all. I need to go Deep Protect, D-Shell, and what's the other one? And Herald. And then I need to switch to something with a Goblin guy in it, because I was supposed to do that before and messed it up. Am I doing it wrong? Because I should be doing more damage than that, actually. Might not have built up his meter enough. I'm certainly doing more damage than I did with my other Paradigm, so I'm not doing as much damage as I was expected to, honestly. He'll heal himself, but yeah, that was actually a lot more damage than I've ever done to him in a stagger before, and yet I still messed it up. I was supposed to do a lot more than that using this strategy. So I think I timed the something wrong. And Nola as a medic is not doing that much healing. He's doing a sumo. So not off to a great start, but I can show you, at least I still think I'm capable of winning with this tactic. Before, it wasn't happening at all. Can you please heal us up? Because when he's in Vendetta mode, like, any damage you deal to him, he returns to you. I just gotta wait for him to be done. Hopefully it's before his meter goes away. Because, yeah, I actually did a pretty poor job. Oh, that's right. I don't have a turtle thing. Because this is supposed to be a beat him really quickly before he can damage you that much tactic. I'm just not doing very well with it. Yeah, I think I need to have Sarah as the medic because it doesn't seem like... Okay, let's not build up his meter anymore right now. I guess you're going to do it whether I want you to or not. Okay, let's try to do this a little faster. And maybe do one round of Relentless Assault to get its meter up a little higher. Maybe even two. And then switch to Cerberus. Because Chi-Chi there should be doing some damage. Oh, but he's got can't attack, so he's probably doing Ruin, which is not his main deal. Yeah, I'm not doing as much damage as I should be here. I'm still doing better than I've ever done against him before, but still not doing it quite right. I think I need to have Sarah be the medic, not Noel, because he doesn't seem to be healing me that much between... I'm not really sure why, but... Been slowed. Whoa. He's gets more dangerous too as he takes more damage. You need to be healing up our sentinel there, friend. Guess I should be doing, see if they get an Ultima Era off and then switch to Cerberus. Oh, it didn't seem like Ultima Era got off at all, because I didn't increase his meter much at all. Yeah, I'm just not damaging him as quickly as I thought I would, according to this strategy. Even when he is staggered. Because believe me, I'm doing more damage than I've ever been able to do to him before. Please start healing people, you bastard. Uh-oh, I think I'm about to die. because he gets these cinematic moves that you don't really get a chance to counter. Do Phoenix down. Thought I could at least, yeah, it seems like we need to make our healer needs to be Sarah. The damage this jerk is doing to us. Can I just... Yep, I think I just lost. I think even with this strategy, I don't seem to be able to pull this out. That seemed to be it, right? No? Really actually shouldn't be attacking it right now, but that's okay. We don't really have a good turtling thing with the strategy because I was supposed to have already won right now. So I'm not doing it right, obviously. Exactly the wrong time to switch away from the tactic that had at least one sentinel. So now I gotta switch back immediately. Maybe we can actually start building up this chain again, because he's gotten a lot more dangerous as he's down at half health. I'm trying to stagger him before he can get off any more of the big attacks. Oh, shit. We lost Goblin Chieftain. Then she got him back, but she's dead now. And he's dead now. Great. That, I mean, purely, because at that point I staggered him, and he was just going to heal. I wasn't going to do enough damage to make up for the heal. So 20 minutes and utter failure, and that's with their super tactic that I got online, and that's as close as I've ever come to beating Gilgamesh. So let's change this one up slightly. It's a very specific way I'm supposed to do this, which I apparently am. I'm missing something here, because I didn't do as much damage as I was supposed to do. I think I mistimed my applications of buffs and my debuffs. Not 100% sure, but we'll try it again. At least we get to skip the. We get to skip his form where he's using guns, and it's just kind of a waste of everybody's time. two turns of this and then switch to something else.
Gotta get his meter up a little higher. Then switch to Cerberus. We should be doing... supposed to be doing buttloads of damage against him, but it doesn't seem to be. Okay. I did a little better there. The healing is going a little more logically. Yeah, I'm not doing as much damage as this guy that who's, you know, posted the strategy he does in his video, but, the thing is, he gets a lot more dangerous, as you get his health down lower. And attacking him during Vendetta is not that useful. So, even having the one Sentinel in the party helps against that. We've got him down a ways. I mean, I don't seem to have the exact strategy down that I'm supposed to have, but... yeah, we got the armor breaker tactic from XIII-2 is supposed to be what's really murdering him. Doesn't seem like it's killing him as fast as it was supposed to. Nope, not meant to do Solidarity. Because it's really important that I get Goblin Chieftain healed up before he does whatever he's going to do to punish us for all that. Yeah, enhanced power is going to be a problem. He's a uniter. No, he's not. He's a divider. Anybody die? Nobody died. Excellent. I'm not that worried about Asuna, although I suppose I should be. Okay, this could be doable. Could still win this thing. It's making a difference to me to control the healing, it seems. Although I think that the real pro strats, you don't even use medics for healing. You just you're using items primarily. I know he's got Vendetta, but I gotta get that chain meter built up. Okay, don't let him completely lose his meter. Here we go. Death Claw seems like it's some bad news. Oh, we got Chichu has got a thing on him that I don't like at all. You son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. I was in the thing that should have allowed... whatever. I don't really know what to do with this. I've got him in the... I'm following the strategy I'm supposed to be using. I'm getting him closer than I've ever beaten him down before, but something is not quite right because... Chichu is not doing quite as much damage as I was hoping he would do. He's got more attack power than anybody else does. He's got all the abilities. I don't really know. But also, like, having just that one... having only one Sentinel doesn't seem to cut it against his big attacks. I'm supposed to be killing him before he can even get them off. So I might want to switch to more of an all-out healing paradigm with like 2 Sentinels and 1 medic, possibly. I gotta start timing the infusions better. It's not like I need them to be applied right before he goes. I can... Oh, I didn't get Imperil on. Come on, Chichu's supposed to be doing like 9999 per hit here. He's supposed to be doing way more a hit than he's doing. He's doing more damage than anyone else. He might be doing... He's like... Maybe he's only supposed to be doing 777 per hit, but... Hi. Okay, well, at least I did some damage. I'm not doing the damage I'm supposed to be doing, though, for sure. So if I fail again here, I'm just gonna have to go off screen and try to figure this out, because I now no longer see the point in showing you a video where I use my regular paradigm. You can see what happens is I get him staggered and I do less damage than he heals at the end of his stagger period. So you don't really need a separate video of that, because I'm doing more damage than he heals, but I'm not being as effective as I'm supposed to be against this guy. So let's get Smart Bomb going here. Once again, I didn't get Imperil on it. I'm switching away too fast, I guess? Because that's a pretty important part of the strategy, is we've got weapons with all the elemental damage, and he's taking extra damage from elementals with Imperil, and he's doing extra damage from everything else. Because that's the only way to do enough damage to actually hurt him. His defense is through the roof, and he heals, like, a lot. The whole battle is meant to be a race against his ludicrous, over-the-top healing ability. Now he's going for Divider, and I might die. Depends. Oh, I didn't... Need to heal it. Oh, damn it. You're not healing up fast enough. Yeah, because he just gets crazy dangerous here. Wound Potion, I think I need to start using Wound Potions, because those will give me back some health and maximum health, which is becoming a problem. Oh, thank goodness he went for Vendetta. It gives me a little breather. Yeah, that killed everybody. So I can't really survive. It doesn't seem like I can survive that counterattack Vendetta when he's in super power mode, so I need to come up with a new tactic, which I either need to read up, because this tactic that I'm trying to follow is based entirely on killing him in 2 staggers, and for some reason I'm not doing enough damage. When we come back next time, I'll have switched up something and tried something else. I can't promise you we're not going to have a couple of failure vids against Gilgamesh. It's apparently the opinion online is that it's a coin toss between Gilgamesh or the final form of the boss we haven't even unlocked yet, who is the keeper of the Colosseum. His final form or Gilgamesh are generally considered the ultimate super boss. So, guess we'll try this again next time. See you then.